Hello and welcome to our latest project, which is an interior big spray job. So I'm going to walk you around now and show you what we've been up to over the last couple of days. Today we basically yesterday we arrived, and the first job we had to do was apply all the taping to all of the windows. So we've used a plastic sheeting for all the windows themselves. Around on all the sockets we've used a nappy bag. Basically it's nice and quick and easy to use, and that's on all of the sockets. It's a very large property. It's nice and easy in the fact that it's going to be all white ceilings and white walls. This is the main bedroom, again with the window that we've already taped up. All the radiators were already painted behind before the rads are actually put on, and they've now been all covered up and stuff as well, so we don't need to worry about getting any paint on them. And likewise with areas like door handles and stuff, they will be taped up so we can literally just spray the doors as we're going. What we're doing at the moment is just rubbing down all the filler that we've put on the skirting boards yesterday. All the skirting boards have already been pre-sprayed in the factory before fitting, so we don't need to worry about knotting or priming them, so that's a bit easier. Quite a lot of the rooms have got spotlights which we've dropped and we've put bags around, so again it's nice and easy to spray. And all the floor areas have already been all sort of tidied up by the builders. It's ready to go. There's Andy rubbing down the woodwork. With the doors, what we're going to do is take them off the hinges. They're nice oak doors. We've got to apply a stain to them at the end of the job, but we're going to take them off so we don't get any paint on them, and also it's going to make it a lot easier when we come to painting the framework as well. This is the kitchen area where we're using as our storeroom at the moment. So paint wise, what we're going to be using is the Dulux Super Matte. It's ideal because it's on new plaster, and that's what the client specified, was just white everywhere, apart from in the bathrooms when we're going to be using the diamond eggshell because it's a lot more water repellent. Okay, I've started spraying now. I've been spraying for 25 minutes and already made quite an impact on the job. So this is the walls and the ceilings done in here, and all of in here, and all of the hallway, or top of the landing, there we go, it's a bit better, in here. Quickly gone inside this box here, nice and quick. Remember, this is all in just 25 minutes, and also in this room here. So what I've done here is just put a bit of tape on the tops of the hinges so we don't get any overspray on them. And then we've got the inside of the cupboards to do, but I'll just change my tip size, so it's a smaller tip. So I've got a little bit more control. We take down that pole there, and then I can do inside all the cupboards a bit later on, so I'll finish with a bigger tip. What we're also doing is just spraying these MDF doors just so they've got a coat. And it's quite convenient. I've got my sprayer set up just here, which is in the middle of the landing, in the middle of the house, and that's working really well. Just get it to focus. There we go. That's working really well on the length, and I've already worked out that I can reach all the way down to the bottom of the property there, and all the way up to the top, which are all these angles. It's going to look pretty awesome when it's all painted up. I'm spraying at the moment at about 2,400 PSI. That's given me a good amount of spray on the walls without too much, because this is only the first coat. Like I say, we'll then rub everything down, do any second filling, and then put another coat on tomorrow, and mix everything up in that big tub there. And at the moment, if I can get it out, I'm just using a 571 tip and a 10-inch extension pole, and that's given me just enough reach But obviously when I come to do areas like this, I'm going to have to put my bigger pole on. So that's it for the moment, and I'll get Andy to do some filming of me spraying when I'm in the master bedroom. Right, so here we are in the master bedroom with all of these different angles and different shapes. As you can see, I've put on my longer extension pole. Still got the 517 tip on it, so it's going to give me a nice wide angle. And I'm using this nice long pole. Now I'm going to be able to reach all of these areas. So here we go. So what I pointed out, you should always go around and double check all your masking. If you've done it the day before, just so if overnight it has come off or come loose, you can stick it back again. So I've done that, so ready to spray. It's not taking very long to do at all. The other advantage is that we don't need to have a pair of steps in here going up and down the steps, doing all the cutting in. I anticipate this room taking about 10 minutes in total, and then let it dry out and have a coat tomorrow. Hello again. We're now at the end of this stage of the project, where now all of the ceilings and all of the walls are completely finished. Work has taken well, this is the kitchen, by the way. Quite a few sockets in the walls. Work has taken about 3.5 days from start to finish. So day one, I'll just show you around as I'm. There you go. You see what finish it gives. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Day one was all the prep. It was Andy going around doing all the filling on all of the woodwork and doing any of the caulking on the skirting boards and all the sort of prep side of that. And I was going around and I was taping up all of the windows, all of the areas that we didn't want any paint on, sockets and such, as you saw. So that was day one. Day two, Andy then went around and he rubbed down all of the filling that he'd done previously and continued with any caulking and prep stuff, any knotting, all that sort of side of it. And I then got the sprayer out and sprayed a mist coat on all of the walls and all of the ceilings in day two. I'll just show you the angles and stuff we had to deal with in this property. Loads and loads of angles, which made it absolutely brilliant for the sprayer. It was really, really easy. So then day three, what we'd done was, what's the bathroom? That's finished in diamond eggshell. As you can see, all the cutting in, focus on it, is really, really nice. I basically ran some tape all along there and then sprayed right up to it, so there's a really nice finish on the bathroom walls and ceilings. And then, yeah, day three was again spraying the ceilings and spraying the walls, but this time with the walls what we were doing was Andy was following me behind with a medium piled 12-inch roller, and then as I sprayed the walls he was just rollering over them, which you probably can't see in this video because it's pretty bright and doesn't leave much of a finish. Now the reason he was rollering over the spray was because other trades haven't quite finished in here yet. For example, all downstairs that you've just seen all still has a wooden floor to go down. All the spindles and the staircase needs to be finished, and there's a few other plumbing bits to do, just general work really. So the fact that they're rollers, if they do get marked and we have to refill them, then we can just touch it up with the roller. There's this room, which is absolutely beautiful. This is quite a view. So yeah, that's the master bedroom. And as well as doing all the walls and ceilings, we're able to do all inside the cupboards. I used a 217 tip, which gave me a 4-inch wide fan, and the 17 was still getting enough paint, but I dropped the PSI down to about 2000, I think. Got another bathroom up here, again finished in diamond eggshell. With all these doors that you can see, what we've done is we've primed those as well with the sprayer, so that sped things up quite a bit. And of course the beauty of this job was the fact that it was all white walls, white ceilings, so it was really, really simple in that aspect. If however it had been a colour on the walls, we would have pretty much done exactly the same process. That's quite a large cupboard again, which we just completely sprayed. You think that only takes a few seconds with a sprayer, but a number of minutes by brush and roller. And then here we are on this room. So that's it for the moment. We then just need to finish all the woodwork, which is having 2 coats of eggshell. Once all the spindles are in and skirting boards can be properly fitted downstairs, and that's it, we're done. So in 3.5 days basically, that's the whole of the house. As you can see, it's a big house, completely prepped, and all the walls and ceilings completely finished. I'm Rob from Rob Gardner Professional Decorators. If you've got any questions about spraying or any decorating in general, feel free to get in touch with me. And don't forget to like the video and please subscribe. Cheers, bye.